Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I get asked all the time. Every time I usually get at least 2 to 3 questions a week explaining the type of warmers that I use. And Ray's gonna come in here and say hi. Say hello. Say hello, Ray. Say hello. No, you don't want to say hello? You just want lovies. You just want lovies. Okay. So anyways, as you can see behind me here, I have some of the different warmers that I have here in my home. This is not all of them, but I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about some of these warmers and why I like them and what I use them for. So we're gonna start here with this one. So this is a 15-watt mini warmer from Scentsy. And I am an independent Scentsy consultant. And so I do have a lot of Scentsy warmers in my home. But one of the things that I really like about Scentsy warmers is that they have a lifetime warranty. So if anything happens to your warmer, minus dropping it on the floor and breaking it, but like if you have an electrical issue, you can reach out to your consultant and they should be able to help you with getting a replacement or getting your warmer fixed. So like I said, this is the 15-watt, and these are pretty cool because they have, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little button right here. So you can push the button and it allows you to turn. So like if your plugs are not like the standard plugs, like for me, that's standard in my home with the little nub on the bottom, but you can just turn it and you can still use your warmer. And I think that is such a neat feature with Scentsy's warmers. But yeah, you just turn it, no problems. So Scentsy makes these 15-watt warmers in ceramic and glass. So this particular one is ceramic. I prefer the ceramic because I feel like I get better performance. For some reason, the ceramic just heats up a little bit better than the glass. And so if you're looking at any Scentsy warmers, these 15-watt, they're small, they're nice. You can put them, I use these in the bathroom. I also have one in my kitchen because it just keeps this off the counter. And for me, that's super important because I like to have clear counters. So that's your 15-watt mini from Scentsy. Then we have, sorry, you guys are gonna see me moving around here a bit. So this one right here, this is my pride and joy. And this is my pride and joy for many, many reasons. So this is an element warmer. So as you can see, there's like a hot plate and then you have your dish. So the dish just sits on top of the hot plate and your wax melts. So there's no light that comes from this particular warmer. The only way that you can tell is there's like a little button right here on the back. So when this lights up, you know that it's on. So the reason why this is my pride and joy is reason number one, because no light comes from this. My husband cannot for the life of him figure out where the scent is coming from. He'll walk into our bedroom and he'll be like, I looked all over the room and I could not figure out what you have turned on. And I'm like, oh, do I have a warmer on in the bedroom? I didn't even know I had a warmer on in the bedroom. So because this gives off no light, my husband cannot figure out where the scent's coming from. So reason number one. Reason number two, so this doesn't have the wattage on it, but this warmer right here will melt anything. I can do Scentsy, I can do vendor wax, I can do retail wax. There is no wax that does not perform in this warmer. So that, like I said, this is an element warmer, no lights, so it can just sit in a room, give off scent, and it's not putting off any light. And if you're like me and you need to be sneaky so your husband can't figure out, this is a perfect solution for you. Okay, the next one here. Sorry, I have these all lined up, so I'm just trying to. Okay, so this one right here, I'm showing you just because it's really not one of the warmers that I care for. So this is a 20 watt Scentsy warmer, and the lights come through these little holes. You have your dish. Yeah, I didn't clean this one. Should have done that for the video. So I have found in my home, now this is in my home, definitely different people are going to have different experiences, but I have found that the 20 watt warmers from Scentsy just don't throw the scent enough for me. And I really like strong scent. I will say, however, that if we have company coming over, or like my husband's just not feeling very well and I want a little bit of scent in the ear but not like smacky in the face, then I will bring out my 20 watt warmer, because it's kind of, like I said, not in your face. It throws a little less. So I do use 20 watt Scentsy bulb warmers in my home, but it's not something that I typically go to on a daily basis. So that's your 20 watt bulb warmer from Scentsy. So this one is no longer, you can't get it anymore, but it's one of my faves. So this is a 25 watt warmer from Scentsy, and it's one of their like shade warmers. So you have the light. I have a green bulb in there right now. And you just stick it on there. And it does have a fairly large dish, which I like. So you can put several cubes in there. This one I just have a little bit. But I do want to see if I can light this one up for you guys, because it is so pretty. So I'm just going to come down here real quick. Plug that in so you guys can see. I just think this warmer is so beautiful. And I have this one in my office on my desk. And it's like it's a 25 watt warmer. You can't get it anymore, but it's, in my opinion, a stunning warmer. So I use this one daily in my office. So once again, and this is a 25 watt, I feel like 25 watt bulb warmers from Scentsy do phenomenal. I have no problems with throw from Scentsy vendor retail. Now, they do say that if you put other wax in the warmer, you can void your warranty. So just keep that in mind. But I have a ton of warmers, so I'm okay. Now, in an instance like this, where if something were to happen to this warmer because it's no longer available, Scentsy would have to give me like some sort of a replacement because they don't make this. I think I bought this back in 2018, and I'm hoping that nothing happens to it because I love this warmer so very much. So I'm just gonna put this one down right here. Okay. So this is a 25 watt warmer from Scentsy, and this is the one I use in my kitchen. It's just like, it's the Prairie Pitcher, I believe. So you have your light bulb and then your dish, and it just sits right on top. And this just gives off a little bit of light through these holes. And I love this one in my kitchen because it just kind of goes with the decor of my kitchen. And like I said, it's a 25 watt bulb, so I have no problem with the throw. And because you're only getting a little bit of light through these holes, it's not like super like bright in the kitchen. And I kind of like that for the kitchen because at night it just gives a nice soft glow, which I personally prefer. But I mean, Scentsy makes tons of 25 watt warmers that put off a lot of glow. So if that's what you want, there's so many different options. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to non-Scentsy. So this is the current tea light that I have, and I have 3 of these, and I like these because it has a little like dish thing, spoon, so you can put your tea light in there, you can light it, and then you can just slip it right in. I've had other ones that didn't have this, and you kind of have to like push the tea light in there. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And this one also has a really nice big dish, which I really like. And I got this one on Amazon. I think it was like a 3-pack, and it was super, I think it was like 20 bucks for 3 of them. So I use my tea light warmers for my harder wax. So if you're familiar, like if you go to Target or I don't know, any of the retail places, Target, Walmart, TJ Maxx, you'll see like vendor wax, like Sensationals, or what's another one? Better Homes and Gardens. And those waxes are much harder than like your typical vendor wax or Scentsy wax. So I use that type of wax in this type of a tea light, and it tends to perform a lot better for me because the heat of the tea light will actually melt that harder wax. Because I have found that with like some of my other Scentsy warmers, that harder wax just doesn't melt. And when it doesn't melt, you're not really getting the scent. So I highly recommend these for your harder wax, your retail wax. You can do like Scentsy wax in this type of a warmer. The issue that I have is because it gets so hot, the scent burns off really fast. So, I mean, if you're someone like me who has 25,000 bars of Scentsy, then yeah, using something like this is gonna be fine. But you know, if you've just got 6-12 bars and you're trying to make it last, I would not recommend using this type of a warmer for your Scentsy wax or a softer wax. But that's my personal opinion. So, okay, so the next thing I want to show you, and I'm gonna try and bring you guys a little bit closer here. So this is my candle lamp. And I know that there's tons of people that like the ambiance of a candle, and I totally get that. But there's also a lot of people that don't like soot in their home. So for those people who want to enjoy a candle but don't want the flame, I think this is a perfect option for you because, and I'll show you, it gives off a pretty nice like ambiance. And in the evenings when it's, you know, there's not so much light in the room, it's very, very pretty. And this has a halogen light bulb in there, so it gets pretty hot. So you have to be careful of little ones touching the base here. But this is great. And I actually use this for a lot of my candles that, you know, they get to the halfway point, they get, the wicks just die down and you're just not getting the throw. I will stick a candle in the candle lamp and it will go sometimes 2 weeks. I've had half burnt candles go from anywhere from 1 week to 2 weeks in this candle lamp. So I'm gonna move you guys back a little bit here. And I also wanted to say, you can't really see it, but there's a timer on here. So I can set this for, I can just put it on and it'll stay on, or I can do 1, 2, and 4 hours. And also I can change the dim on this, which I like. So that's my candle lamp. Love it. Use it all the time. And then last, but certainly not least, we have a candle crock. So a candle crock, I use this a lot too. This is great for using up a candle that, like I said, is right now I have in here. Take it out. So I have Palo Santo and Sage from White Barn. And this particular candle is burnt down to about this point. So almost like the halfway point, a little bit more than the halfway point. And it got puny wick syndrome, and I just was not getting the scent anymore. And this is such a beautiful like spa scent. And it was also getting, as you can see, a little bit sooty. So with your candle lamp, there's obviously no ambiance with this because there's no light. So you just take your candle and you just drop it in there, and there's a hot plate on the bottom and it melts all of the wax. So you're definitely with the candle lamp, the only thing that is happening is the lamp is melting like the top layer of the candle. So as the scent disappears, you kind of have to pour out the wax or cotton ball it so that you can start getting the next level of fragrance. With the candle crock, the entire candle will melt. So you're not having any layers to deal with. You don't really have to cotton ball. This is more of set it and go, forget about it. When I do my candle crocks, I literally put a candle in there, turn it on, and it will go 2 to 3 weeks depending on where the candle is, and I never turn it off. So that's a lot of scent for a candle, because if you think about actually burning a candle, I mean, you're gonna get, especially like with the Bath and Body Works candles, you're gonna get like 24 to 40 hours. 2 to 3 weeks going all the time, that's a lot of fragrance. So I do utilize this a lot with my candles that, like I said, are not performing, or I just don't want the soot in my home. So that is just kind of an overview of the type of warmers that I use in my home. I have many, many more, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys the different types that are out there and why I like them and how I use them in my home. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them below and I'll get a response back to you. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that it was helpful. And if you like this type of content and you're not subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. We just hit 200 subscribers and I'm super excited. I'm so excited that I can share my love of home fragrance with 200 people that I've never met in my life. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love if you would subscribe and join my channel. And if you want to be notified when I upload videos, then hit the notification button and you'll get notified each and every time I upload a video. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend. And for all you moms out there, I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. Bye.